the rebound. Leonard. Got 4 rebounds now to the paint. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Leonard. And now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Jackson. Pass to Leonard. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
We get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions. Because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's George. The shot, no good. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Pascal with it. Guarded now by George. Butler on the wing. He's got 12. Pass to Curry. The 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Jackson finds George. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Three-pointer, Harden. The Clippers grab the miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Here's Curry. Here he goes. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Batum.
Serge Ibaka.
Jackson against Curry. Up top, Ibaka. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Jackson. He's got 6. Just 2 to shoot. And a deep 3 from Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
So far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Butler. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's George. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. Gobert no good. Los Angeles shooting an incredible 61% to start this game. From downtown, counted from distance. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And George with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Curry against Jackson. Can they get it? And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 20 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Harden against George. The shot comes out. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fantastic ball movement to them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
I'll tell you, that's the speed of Paul George on the drive. Amazing attack on the rim.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Give him 23.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. And here's George. Now here's Ibaka. From outside, off the mark. Here's Pascal, outside Harden. And he drives in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, James Harden.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Now Leonard. Shoots over Pascal. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. Time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. No good on the triple. Utah trailing here. Pass to Gobert. Pascal with it. Inside. Gobert passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, not only can Paul George get off the dribble drive, but you see the strength to absorb the contact and finish. Nice.
Curry against Beverly. Takes the three. And another miss by Utah.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Leonard's shot's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Curry against Beverly. Outside for Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 15 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Leonard, left side. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Curry passes to Clarkson. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Defended by Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA. Understands his role as a stretch forward.
For LA, Marcus Morris Sr. taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Utah's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Curry draws the double. Clarkson outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Leonard. Here's Ibaka. It's blocked by Gobert. Butler on the wing. Beverly defending. Butler against Beverly. They grab their own miss. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. And here's Clarkson. Outside Curry. Curry draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc. And another miss by Utah. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. And Ibaka lays it up and in. Ibaka's gotten his first points in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Curry draws the double. Shoots over Beverly. Here's Gobert. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Rudy Gobert, an athletic monster. He fends off the defense with an amazing finish.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is adjustment. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
James Harden, he's checked in for Clarkson.
James Harden.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Elbow shot on the way. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 19.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Tries again. Another miss by Gobert. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to George. And a miss there on the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
The three from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land. 26 points for him.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Three-pointer, Harden. Gobert tips it back in. Gobert's got 6.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Leonard against Butler. Pass to Ibaka. 4-3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Gobert finds Curry. Now here's Butler. George defending. Now here's Harden. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Leonard. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Harden. George defending. Pascal passes to Butler. Drills it from deep. 18 points for him.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
Here's George. And the jam by Ibaka.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Utah trailing here. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
For the Jazz, Whiteside comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Gaze subbed in for Pascal. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Beverly against Curry. Here's Leonard. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Harden with it. Give him 8. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Harden's got 10 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
George for 3. Buries it from 3.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Harden with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. To the middle. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
And here's Butler outside. Utah gets it back. Whiteside finds Gay. Three-pointer, Harden drops in the 3. 13 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play. The officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Beverly.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
Pulls up on the wing, and that one drops for him. Leonard's got 23.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Whiteside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Give him 23.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Rondo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for LA. Rajon Rondo. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Utah shooting at a respectable 49%. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Now here's Curry. Checked by Rondo. Fires for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Rondo. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Curry passes to Butler. Outside Harden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 27.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Butler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Curry against Leonard. Pass to Rondo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A minute 58 left in the second period. Utah with the ball. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Back to George. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. He has 29 now.
Well, we know that Paul George understands there's a certain point in the game when he's got to take over, and he's doing it now.
And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Leonard. And Butler with the block.
Boy, no, he'll never be a blocks leader. Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich has checked in for Butler, and Clarkson subbed in for Harden. 52 seconds left in the second. Here's George, and a nice finish on the layup. George has got 31 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And here's Curry for 3. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. George with the bucket.
Well, you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
The three. And they recover it. Outside Curry. Let's go with a three. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside, Rondo. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. 1 second left. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Clippers, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Harden in at the 2-guard position. And again for 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement, one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Butler on the wing. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Jackson. Tipped. Fast break. Here we go. They double-team Curry. Pass to Butler. The 3-ball. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
And after catching their breath, this crowd showering him with richly deserved cheers.
He puts on a shooting clinic, one of the best in playoff history.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Shoots over George. Harden misses.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
13 feet out. Rebounded by James Harden. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Fires from the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Jackson against Curry. Tipped out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron. Utah trailing here. Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Gay. Harden against George. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Harden can't hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Gay. Butler on the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, what you love about Jimmy Butler to me is he can carry an offense. He can also affect the game with his high-level defense. That is the rarest of rare combinations.
Gobert's checked in for Utah. Pascal comes in for Gay. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Good work defensively by Pascal. And for Utah, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. This for the tie. Here's Butler for the lead. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Leonard. Butler covering. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Butler. Blocked. Here's Jackson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Here's Jackson. It's blocked by Gobert. George against Harden. On the wing, Curry. Hits a 3-pointer. Curry's got 44.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Leonard outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Zubac. Shoots over Curry. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Harden, the pass to Butler. Back to Harden. No one near him. Over George. And too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Jackson finds George. Leonard's got room. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Right side, Butler. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Leonard drops them both. The Jazz shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here's Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Leonard outside. Pass to Batum. Back to Leonard. Here's the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Harden, good.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
To the paint. Here's Batum. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Batum's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry passes to Butler. Another shot. And it's Utah scoring again. Here's Jackson. He's got 13. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Clarkson's checked in for Utah.
T-shirt time. Clippers substitution.
Here's Jackson. Puts up a three. Clarkson grabs a miss. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Here's Butler. And he hits it to tie the game. Butler's got 30.
Well, this is a move that Butler has developed to counter defenses that want to play him for the drive.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
Assist goes to
Jackson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Gobert. Clarkson outside. Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Jackson against Harden. The drive by Jackson. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Harden. Tightly guarded, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Jazz making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Butler covering. Knocked away. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Curry. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Curry. Mann misses. Utah leading. Pascal finds Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 53 points.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Ooh, that's nice.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Well, the Jazz shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Goes up on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And he He's now got the double-double.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Pass to man. Zubac against Gobert. Here's man. Misses from short range. And for Utah, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Harden, count the basket. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Jackson, pass to Ibaka. To the left side wing. Inside. Here's Harden. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got 16 in the second half.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Zubac inside. He's against Gobert. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Jackson. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Gobert. Harden's got 31. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Right side, Butler unloads. Goes back up. And the finish inside by Harden. Harden's got 33.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And here's Jackson. He's got 17. And here's the fast break. Pascal passes to Harden. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. The three is up. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. Butler passes to Curry. Here's Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. Terrence Mann is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
George, no good. The Jazz shooting around 53%, a nice number. From deep three-point range, again, what an avalanche!
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. George for 3, pure from three-point range. George has got 41.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Curry draws the double. Outside Harden. Pascal from outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
On the attack curve, and good! There's another!
He has taken over this this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time. Pascal against Ibaka. Utah with the rebound. Go Bears.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
There's the three. He got it again. Sensational.
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And the home fans responded. A chance to revel in the moment.
Acknowledging their appreciation for his incredible scoring performance in a big game.
Boy, all night, this guy has looked like he's playing a different game. He has been at a different level.
Gay's checked in for Pascal. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for man. The three from Curry. Gets the three to fall. And the Jazz lead by 20.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And here's Curry for three. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. George. Yes. And it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 43 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The three from Curry. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. George against Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Rebounded by Gay.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Curry against Beverly. For three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Right wing. Takes a three. Good. Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Beverly against Curry. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Blocked. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Ibaka. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Harden. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Three-pointer. Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Leonard outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gobert on the high post. Batum's on him. Launches a three. Another bucket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Oh, they need this. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From behind the arc. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Ibaka. Now Leonard. Beverly outside. To the inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Beverly. Leonard's got 37.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Curry gets the bucket.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
George passes to Ibaka. Back to George. Pass to Beverly. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Harden. And the Clippers making a change here. Four on the clock. Here's Rondo. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Hits yet again. Wow. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Outside. Rondo. Pass to Leonard. 11 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Leonard's got 39.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
And here's Curry for 3. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Rondo gets the bucket.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Here's Curry. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside. Rondo. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Rondo. He's gotten 4 this quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The kick out to Gay. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Winslow defending. On the wing, Curry. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. That's on Justice Winslow.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
James Harden, he's checked in for Utah.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Outside Curry. Knocks it down from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Kennard against Harden. Here's Winslow. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Jazz shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. They double-team Curry. Bogdanovich on the wing. Gay outside. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Winslow. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
To the middle. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Rondo. Can't cash it in from close range. Rondo. He's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Bogdanovich. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
They get it back. Whiteside, the pass to Harden. And it's all from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Kennard. Sinks the tray.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Utah with the ball. Harden from outside. Here's Gay. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Morris Sr. That's his first personal.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Zubac. Back to Rondo. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
And they got to be happy with how they're starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Jazz.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
A different look for Utah. Azubuike, he's checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich, and Exum subbed in for Harden. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Winslow, and Whiteside with a block. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Zubac. The three from Curry, and again, it's Utah with a three.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
For LA, Marcus Morris Sr.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oni. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Kennard with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian